Hi everyone, and welcome to the Mathpractice.xyz videos. This video is going to talk about recurring decimals. Let me just remind you of what a recurring decimal is. So a recurring decimal is one of those decimal numbers with an infinite number of decimal places, such as 2.11111, and it just never ends, or 3.142142, and it just keeps repeating. So this is the type of decimals where the number of decimal places just never ends, right? And it's not like, for example, 3.00000. That's not a recurring decimal, right? Because this is just 3. Now, a recurring decimal, here's the rule they always need to remember. A recurring decimal results from a fraction where the denominator has a factor that is neither 2 nor 5. A recurring decimal results from a fraction or a division where the denominator has a factor that is neither 2 nor 5. So what this means, it means that for a over b to be a recurring decimal, or for this fraction to result into a recurring decimal, the number b, our denominator, all of its factors must either be 2 or 5, and their powers, the powers of 2 and 5. So as an example, 3 divided by, let's say, 2 to the power of 2 times 5, that is not a recurring decimal, right? Because all the factors of this number are 2s and 5s. So that's 2 times 2 times 5. And that is basically 3 divided by 20. What about 2 divided by 3 times 2 to the power of 2 times 5? This is going to be a recurring decimal because one of the factors of our denominator is a number, which is 3, that is neither a 2 nor a 5. Now let's have a look at this problem. Which of the following fractions becomes a recurring decimal? Now we need to look at these 4 fractions and we need to inspect the denominators. And you're going to notice that the denominators of all of them, except for one, okay, satisfies the recurring decimal condition. Now 3 over 8, 8 is 2 to the power 3. So it is basically, the factor here is 2, and therefore this is not a recurring decimal. 15 over 2, again, that's 2, so it's not a recurring decimal. 1 over 18, so 18 is 2 times 3, right? Times 3. Now we have a factor here, which is number 3, which is neither 2 or 5. So this is our recurring decimal. And 3 over 5 is definitely not a recurring decimal. And that's all about it. That's just the only one thing you need to remember when you're solving problems about recurring decimals.